Hi guys, I'm Stefan. Welcome back to another lesson in my Czerny's Opus 599 for solo learners. In this video, we're going to learn number 42. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and if you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up. Also, I offer online piano lessons. If you're looking for one, there's going to be information below. And if you'd like to get this very special edition of Czerny's Opus 599 specifically for solo learners, links will be below too. Number 42 is one of those exercises that seems quite simple at first sight. It's just a few chords, not too fast, but it's actually very, very hard to play correctly. It has so many slurs, and in order to play those slurs, we need to use a lot of half legato and very carefully planned fingering. And if you avoid all of those, you can learn it very quickly and play through the notes. But if you want to give yourself a real challenge, you should really observe every single slur and play those lovely double notes very accurately and expressively. So let's have a look. We're going to start with the first section, which is the first 8 bars. We are in the key of F major, so every B is going to be B flat, and we're in 3/4, so 3 quarter note beats in every bar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And since we don't have any eighth notes or quavers, we can just count 1, 2, 3 all the way through. So counting is very simple, just quarter notes and half notes. We have 3 different kinds of articulation in this piece. We have legato, which obviously means connected, where you see the slur. We have staccato, which is detached and bouncy, where you see the staccato, the dot. And we have a combination of the two, where you see the dot underneath a slur, and that's called portato, and it means slightly detached but also a little bit of pressure on those notes, so a slight accent as well. So kind of emphasizing those notes but not staccatoing them and not legatoing them, so slightly detached. Let's start with the left hand. We're going to start 5 on the F, and we're going to play these 3 notes detached but with a little bit of weight in the arm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, the melody moves around quite a bit, so we need to be careful and memorize these jumps and also look at the fingerings. Again, in the book, fingering is a suggestion only. If you find something that works better for you, by all means go with that, but be consistent. So the first 2 bars are very simple, slightly detached notes and then a beautiful slur. And between each slur, lift up the hand and start a new phrase. Then number 2 on the F and the new slur, octave. Now here we have double voicing, so holding down the E, 1, 2, 3, and the second one is a staccato, so holding the E, 1, 2, 3, F, 2, 3, and a 4th staccato, and then legato, and C, G, C. Now here is the first problem I was talking about, the half legato. Normally when people see a legato sign above 2 chords and one of the notes is repeated, they would do it like this. Which is not the end of the world. You can still try to kind of blend them, but the best way to do it is to connect at least one of the notes, the one which is not repeated, because obviously the G has to be repeated, so we can't connect it. So what we're going to do is C, G, lift up the G and connect the B to the C. And then we get a connected sound, even though not all of those 2 notes are connected, but at least one of them is connected, so there is no gap in the sound. So once again, G, C, and then connect. And we're going to use this throughout the piece. Now let's see the right hand. Starting 2, 4 on the AC, again, detached notes, and you've got a lot of thirds and 6, so make sure that the 2 notes go down perfectly together, rounded hand, soft wrist, playing with the fingertips, and really sinking into the keys at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. And that was the right hand counted. Now, some of these fingerings will not work for you if you have smaller hands. That's why what I'm playing is using mostly ones to make sure it fits everybody. But you can try a 2-5 or 1-5 depending on the context of the legato. So let's start again very slowly. 2-4. And then we have this half legato here. 2-4, lift up the 2 and connect to 1-2 or 1-3, doesn't matter. Lift up, 1-5 on the C-A. Connect 1-4 by keeping the 5 down, keep the 4 down, and 1-3. So a beautiful legato. Instead of, or you could do 1-5, 2-5, 1-4, whichever feels more comfortable, and then 1-5, connect. Then 2-5, lift up the 2, and then 1-2, lift up the 2, 1-5, 1-4, and 1-3. And that's it. Now let's put it together. It gets even more interesting because the hands are not always moving at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now hold the E. 1, 2, 3. Hold the F. 1 staccato, and now legato. And that was the first section, and there's a repeat sign, so play it twice and then go on to bar 9. So let's see bar 9, the second section, the second 8 bars. Left hand is going to start B flat C, 1, 2. Again, we have portato, so slightly detached. 1, 2, 3, and now a very tricky legato line that again most people would play like this. But we can do a lovely half legato here. 1, 2, lift up the C, 1, 3, lift up the C, 1, 4, lift up the C, and 1, 5. And this way you can go through this lovely sequence legato, so the bottom notes are connected but the C is being lifted. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and now a lovely scale coming down from the F. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 4, connecting, and an F arpeggio. Right hand, 1, 4 on the G, E, again, sportato. 1, 2, 3, and now again a very tricky motion here. 1, 3, 2, 4, lift up the 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, and back 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3. So once again, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3. The next part is the hardest. So 2, 4, F, A, C, G, 1, 3, back. Now lift up the 2 on the F and connect to 1, 3. Now lift up the 1 and play an F major chord connected, F, A, C. And now the next chord is going to be again lifting up the first 2 fingers. Now lifting up the first 2 fingers, F major, 2, 5, and 1, 4. So really, really tricky motion there because the double notes become triple notes. Now again, you can choose to play them just very sustained but not legato, but if you want to really give your fingers a workout, try to do it as legato as you can. Hands together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's the end of Czerny 42. So this exercise is really deceptive because it looks simple, But if you want to play it with every single slur properly executed, it's actually really hard and requires a lot of relaxation in the hand to make sure we don't tense up on the double note, especially when we try to connect them, lifting up the right fingers to be able to connect to the next chord and not holding down any of the notes that need to be played twice. So lots of thinking goes into this very short exercise. I hope you'll enjoy it and I hope this helped. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon.